Go.
Hear ye, hear ye. You go,
Greetings and
anime guy.
salutations. It's alright, Chels. Greetings and salutations, everyone. It is I, the wonderful DM of this wonderful, wonderful Death House of Adventure for Spooky Day, for Spooky Month. My name is Anime Guy, and so please, my player characters, introduce yourselves.
I'm Chelsea. I'm Chelsea Bunny, and I play a Seer Evergreen. Spooky season. I'm doing a little dance for you. Improv.
That's cute.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Reyes?
I am Rezcon. I play Aurelius Dawn Knight.
My name is Miss Rena. I play Zerel Raylone. Relaine?
Relaine.
Relaine. Oh, okay, sorry. I play Zerel Relaine, the infernal wizard with many secrets.
I am
I am-
Seven of God 777, and I play Soldar Elban, the half of Celestial Sorcerer.
And last but not least, Diva Nightrolls Goldsmith. I play as Elsincia Intorica, Ambassador of Baldur's Gate, and Bard of Great Renown.
Yay, great renown.
And in case
Now-
everyone's wondering, all avatars provided of the characters were drawn and created by me.
Yes.
And with
Yeah.
all of
And
now with all the introductions out of the way, we shall begin where we all left off last session. You all have had a very frightful encounter with the Lord of Ravenloft himself, Count Strahd Zarovich. And he had smacked around Soldar, aka servants, a good number of times, and we have had the revelation of Dreda having been bitten. After a short ordeal, Anarian had applied the red, green, and blue herb that Chels had found, and so she currently has immunity to necrotic as well as poison damage for the session, so long as she doesn't get hit.
Okay, cool.
Now, you are all standing around trying to figure out how this all works. However, you also all remember that Strahd had left a nice, wonderful note taped, nailed, what have you, to the wall of the second floor if you look up. And it says that you all must go in pairs of 2, and it all involves the riddle. And let me just get that riddle back up for myself and see, where is it? I know it's here somewhere. Let's see. Death House, Mansion Entrance.
My leg.
Uh,
What is wrong with my leg?
I am so sorry, guys. I thought I had it here somewhere.
Nope. Don't worry, I'll entertain the audience.
What are we looking for again specifically? I might be able to help.
No, it was the I'm trying to remember what the riddle was for how to explore the mansion.
Did you write it down?
Yeah, there's a riddle I had read to you guys from some time before. I think if I remember right, I think this was it. It was, to ascend to the heavens, you must go as far as the east is from the west.
Oh yeah. Still weirds me out when I hear that. It's like, as far as the east is from the west.
It's a reference to a Casting Crown song.
Count.
Oh, fun! I have to look that up.
Anyways,
I think I
Right.
kind of had a guess
Oh.
that was the reference. I just didn't want to assume.
Anyways, Anarian is currently looking at Soretta with a bit of concern, given that, well, he had gone through something similar to her. Miss Soretta, are you feeling any different?
Aside from this pain in my neck, no.
He gives a firm nod and looks to the rest of you. If you guys could give the two of us a bit of privacy, I must tell her some stuff.
Of course. Okay.
Aye.
Very well.
Do you wish for me to stay with you, darling, or do you wish for me to speak with them for a minute?
I'm
Yes,
good.
please.
Oh, is that
Yes,
talking to
yeah.
Cerez?
I was talking. Elsensia was talking to her beloved Anarian.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No. No, this must be discussed in private. Please see to the others.
All right. She caresses his face a little bit because she's worried about him. She knows that he's got bad memories and he's probably remembering his own transformation into a vampire. So she gives him a little caress on the face and then she quickly turns to her comrades.
He then, as you all, and as he watches this, he then turns to Miss Serta. I'm going to explain a few things, some of which I would rather keep personal between my lover and you, obviously.
What
When
is
you
it that you want to explain to me?
when you get bitten by a vampire to be turned into a thrall, it is not a good feeling. There are times of which your benefactor will use ways to charm you into their services. One of them is obviously sexual in nature. Another is just complete gaslighting. And the final can be brutal, which is what happened to me.
Pray tell, how does one know when they're on the verge of becoming a thrall?
It is quite difficult depending on the moral character of the individual bitten. Given your connection to some sort of chaos patron, it'll be a lot harder for you. For those of noble descent like I was, it was a slow descent. But other people will notice first, such as friends and family members. Until it is way too late for someone like me. And it'll be a lot harder for us to know, since we all hardly know you.
What symptoms do I need to look out for?
Thoughts that you would consider not your own. For instance, if you love a man, but instead your thoughts go to your patron. Small things like that. It's always the small things that'll hiccup on you.
I can assure you, I have a strong sense of self. I'm not so easily swayed by mind magic or the like. I know when there's changes in my body and mind. Do not fret.
You seem to be brushing it off as if it's nothing. I can assure you, it's not something you should. You have a lack of awareness that seems to borderline arrogance. I was once that way. You shouldn't be that way. It's what caused my fall and descent into becoming a vampire.
Arrogant? Don't be silly. It's confidence. I know myself well enough that I will not fall prey to the likes of the vampire or any force.
And if your dark patron says to follow Strahd,
If my dark patron says that I will do the complete opposite. She is not my master. It's the other way around.
he just shakes his head in disbelief. You are too young and so naive.
Hmm.
He then
Right.
turns to walk towards to Elsencia. It is clear to him that your stubbornness is going to be, well, a problem.
Well, I already know that I will eventually go to the Nine Hells once. What was the patron's name, Diva?
Pale Knight. She's
Yeah.
a demon lord of the abyss.
I know that once my time has come, Pale Knight will claim me. I'm not afraid of the end. I'm not afraid of being controlled by some otherworldly force. Even
Peace.
if Strahd tries to claim me, I'll eventually bring him down with me, if need be.
That's when he stiffens up at hearing that. He then turns to Soldar. And you think I'm the problem.
You are a problem, but compared to this, you are minor.
He then sighs. He then sighs as he walks over to Elsencia and just remains quiet. Clearly, his warnings to Strahd having been not heeded.
And of course,
Soretta.
Elsencia takes a notice of this and then just rubs his shoulder, worried about him, thinking that he's thinking of bad things.
Soldo walks up to Soredia to talk.
No, are you gonna let me too
No,
save it?
I overheard the last bit of that. If you're going to be so certain of yourself, make certain you always know who and what you are. Even if you know you're going to a damnation, be certain of your own mind at all times. Anything, even in vampires, no matter how confident you are, they don't need more than a single second to start messing with what you think you know. What you need to do is beyond what you've done before. If you have any paper or any ink or anything to write down on some basic facts about yourself, absolute ones, write them down now. This is probably your only chance to do so. Otherwise, you will start to change and you won't notice it.
Sheer walks in and is bored because got no interaction yet.
Yeah.
Cellos.
Yeah.
On that note, roll me a perception check.
Oh dear.
Separate check?
Yes, a
Oh.
perception check.
That's 1d20. What she got on let me check. You have a +5 on perception.
1d20 plus 5.
One. One. No, that's exclamation point. Oh, it's slash roll thing, etc.
1d20 plus 5. $16.
So, Chels, after hearing that part of where Sodar told Soretta to write down what she knows about herself, you notice in the corner a shiny black object on a sort of stool. It seems to be made of metal, and it has some sort of rolling object on top of it. as well as several canisters of what appears to be some sort of ink that contains ink and it seems to be wired into the wall as well.
Thou sheer evergreen goes to investigate what it is there and tries to pick it up, or at least tug on the cord.
So the cord seems to be stuck in the wall and it won't come out, but it has a lot of buttons as if it was with a lot of letters.
Simple, push the button.
And with that, you hear a click and a paper and the cylinder seems to roll to the right, with the letter that you had pressed being A.
What does that mean? Awesome? Amazing?
No, it means you have found a writing contraption.
Oh, found writing contraption. Yay.
Do you want to give it to Strahd?
I go give it, sure
Well-
gives it to
well-
Soretta. I found this
well-
thing. You have any use for it?
It can't be picked up. It can only be used in that particular room.
What?
It's fused to the wall.
Oh, okay. Come now, what have you found?
I found a contraption, but I want to take it out of the room, but it's stuck.
It is fused
Sure.
to the wall, so I don't think it's going to
I
be
know.
moving anytime soon, sadly.
I know, I'm just making conversation.
No, it's all right.
Look at my
I could
bouncy
break
hat.
this wall. I could break this wall, but I don't want to test our luck in this house.
Oh, okay.
All right,
Wait.
everyone.
Soretta,
Wait,
this is a writing contraption. You need no pen. You need merely type in the letters after inserting some paper or parchment, and it will write it out for you.
Do we have
Yeah.
paper or parchment?
Let me
Or
double
I can
check.
make paper?
There's a cabinet right next to the writing contraption, and it seems to also contain several vials of ink, as well as some parchment ready for whoever seems to be wanting to use it in that instance.
Huh.
Okay, go pick up
This is
paper and
convenient.
parchment.
Oh,
and well, I also I looked at my equipment, and Elsensia does have some parchment and ink. So, with this in mind, she quickly grabs grabs a paper or two, and gives it to Soretta with an ink bottle and a quill. Here, I
Okay,
couldn't
so
put over.
be buying into this nonsense. I'll be fine.
Sweetie, I am just worried about you, as I am for everyone here.
if you at the very least only put our minds at ease, if not yours, please. We would rather
Alright.
not have to worry.
Alright, I'll write something down. It will calm your nerves.
All right.
Zred takes the parchment and inserts into the device.
All right. What do you type out? I guess you could just type it in D&D art, I guess.
Okay, DNDR.
And the,
Yeah, type it in D&D art.
Alright.
Pardon me.
Okay.
Now, everyone else, while she's doing that, roll perception checks.
Oh boy! What's my perception again? That's a 0.
Okay, never mind.
Oh, Bronte.
Okay, I
Oh,
know
why is
I got
my-
a. I know at minimum I got a +1. Okay, so just a 1d20 +1 for me.
Ooh, I got an 18. The dice like me tonight.
Okay, this is what Zoretta has wrote. I will take back what he has stolen from me, and I will spill his blood if it's the last thing I do.
And with that, a bell on the device dings, and you're able to pull the parchment out of. You still have plenty of room on it, so because it's only one sentence, but you keep this in mind and as if trying to recite a mantra.
Okay, so Servant rolled an 18, Reyes rolled a 14, Chelsea rolled a 14, I rolled a 17.
Ah,
So, servant, you look at the you look at another cabinet that was in a corner that you had been tossed into, and it seems to appear to have some sort of notes about flailing around out of it. Would for Reyes, Shells, and you, Diva, you all notice that there's also more like shelves that contain china. And there's also a sort of drawer-like a dresser drawer-like object that's next to the entrance of the manor.
Yeah.
Would you all like to investigate those?
I like the investigate.
Yeah, I'm gonna investigate mine. That's
Definitely investigate, especially China.
Right,
All right.
China. Just kidding. Don't drop the China.
All right. So
if need be, I will. If I can't find out anything, I'm just gonna roll an intimidation on the cabinet for the hell of it, because that's a +3.
all right. So
I'll say
servant,
it's an 8.
you-
I actually forgot to add a +3 to the 1d20.
No, I'm rolling investigation. I don't have anything in that.
Oh, okay. Yours is
You
an
d-
8.
I
You
rolled
actually don't-
something. Wait, I think
so Reyes and
Shells, yeah.
Shells, you go to this one cabinet and you actually manage to pull up the drawer that's within it, and you find one dagger in it. It seems very old and can be only used once. This is called a self-defense dagger, which means if you are grappled by whatever could be inside this mansion, you can use it to either get to cause pain to the monster and push it away, or if you're lucky enough, able to strike the head of any monster and cause it to die. However, it is a one-time use item and will
Because of
turn to
course.
dust if used. And let's see, for you servants, for your
Do realize if I find barely anything, I'm just gonna hit an intimidation roll to make it give up its secrets.
So with your previous roll of 18, you will find a note. However, to you, it seems very garbled, as if it was hastily written. All you can make out is what is at the end of it, saying Acolyte Naomi. The text before it seems to be a blur to you, but that's probably just from the concussions.
Yeah, rolling
That's
to
you,
intimidate so the paper is more clear. 20. Oh wait, no, I got that's a. How did I roll a 4? Damn, the concussion isn't helping me.
And Chelsea ain't helping you either because you thought you got the 29.
No, Chelsea rolled a 20 out of a D50. Last I checked, we don't have that this campaign.
I didn't know the high numbers go that high.
So, do you decide to just pass it to someone who can read it, who doesn't have a concussion, or do you try to read it again?
No, I am.
Try reading it.
She meant me. He meant me.
Do you want to give it to Aurelius, or do you want to give it to me, or do you want to give it to Anarian, or do you
I'm
want
gonna give it to you. Elsensia,
Okay.
I apparently cannot read this due to my own concussion from earlier. As much as I wish that wasn't a thing, can you please make out? All I can read is Acolyte Naomi. And I can tell there's more.
Okay,
Hand it to her.
so my character picks it up and makes a quick little remark. Maybe you shouldn't antagonize the Lord of Ravenloft before when he makes an introduction.
He is unfortunately ridiculously easy to antagonize. I wouldn't have had much luck either way.
Alcensia, as you begin to read this note, you see you read it and you find something oddly familiar about it. It says, I've fallen in love with Lady Amelia's husband, if she could even call him that. I often hear screams of no more from him, begging for the unwanted sex to stop, and yet he still chooses to confess his heart is mine. I fear for what our mistress has for us, much as what she will do to their daughters if she finds out. I fear the worst for them.
Oh my god.
What?
On the paper.
Right.
Elsensia then tells everybody in the party what she just read.
Oh no.
Oh
Oh no,
my.
This cannot
sabotage.
be good.
Odds are those are some of
Scandal.
his current brides. And if
Or,
not,
well, he
Scandalous.
did say that the countess of this house, that he was going to leave us to the countess of this house. I wouldn't be surprised if this is one of his quote-unquote brides. And apparently, this bride had children. And then, of course, Anarian's like, excuse me, what?
But children.
Is it
I thought that was impossible.
And have kids?
We're
uh,
supposed to be sterile, at least as far as I know.
calm down
sure
so
they
I can
pooped
gather
out
my
of
thoughts
air.
through the concussion, please.
Roll a wisdom check for me then, sir, with a -1 because of your concussion.
Do I?
Well, that's a
am I
plus.
just
That's
a wall.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you got a -0 in the wisdom check. I mean, you got a 0 in wisdom.
Yeah, for some reason
Okay.
I thought charisma was what a wisdom was. I'm misreading
I'm rolling
occasionally.
something.
D20 minus
sir.
1. Let's see if it's kind to me. Oh, 17. All right.
I'm not lying. I'm questioning a few things here.
You may now bestow your wisdom upon the party.
This is normally not a thing. However, Strahd and Ravenloft as a whole are not known for playing by the normal rules. Hence, why even intimidating him with my own patron was not going to get a reaction from him. Whoever he serves, because no one ever finds it out for some reason beyond just affiliated more with chaotic forces than anything, seems to have not only cut things off but altered seemingly reality itself. So with Strahd, it is possible, and I have heard of other cases outside of Ravenloft. They are rarer and usually involve either a vampire of some power and ability or a mate, whether forced or otherwise, of significant note and or status in some fashion, either high in a priestly class or a significantly powerful magic user, or sometimes someone whose offspring has a prophecy attached and they have yet to have said offspring. This is a case where sometimes it will happen. It is known to be rare. But here, no, Strahd's able to do this with ease. So unfortunately, ow. I am still dealing with that concussion though. Ow. Unfortunately, we are not going to be having an easy enough time. Also, when someone finds another herb, please pass it here. I am going to need something for this.
Herbs. Apparently, I can't use them though.
If you want to use a healing spell, Chelsea, you can, but you'll be down 1 spell slot.
I could have powers. I can have like another one, but I can't. I just want to do something.
No, you
It's
get
like,
2
oh,
spell
this
slots.
and that, Aurelius this. And it's like, what about me? Why am I here if I'm not getting interaction and doing things and I'm rolling numbers and nothing's happening?
Here's an idea. You can roll a guidance, and for at least 10 rounds, a servant can at least start thinking a little clearer.
Here, I give servant
what's the
herbs,
roll
that
on
way he
that?
stop complaining about his headache.
There's no roll. It's a cantrip, but there's no roll attached.
Oh yeah.
Basically you get a. Let me double check. Guidance. 5E.
I need to borrow those
Basically,
books.
basically for about a few minutes, you'll be able to, when you roll a d20, you get hold on 1 second.
Okay.
You get the target can then roll a d4 and add the number roll to one ability check of its choice.
Oh.
Okay, I roll a number then.
No,
No,
I do since you cast it on me.
Oh. Okay.
You actually were helpful, Chelsea. Don't be upset.
Okay. Well,
Hey, you helped our comrade out.
At least I can think clearer. Still, hopefully we can find something to more permanently heal this, so our druid here isn't having to constantly use spells to aid me. I imagine she
All right.
wishes to do other things.
well, since my character can do short rest, can do a short rest, maybe her Song of Healing can remove the concussion from Servant, and everybody gets the benefit of a short rest.
I guess, sure.
Alrighty. Roll the proper checks for that then, please.
Okay, give me 1 second.
So what would that be?
1 moment.
I think
Song of Rest, D&D. Everybody gets an extra 1d hit points. Basically, everybody gets an extra 1d6 hit points.
I got 18.
so just roll. So no, you roll a 1d6. I think it is, right?
What?
Yes.
No, I put an 18.
It's 1d6, Chelsea.
Not 1d20,
Okay,
sadly.
fine.
Otherwise,
Oh.
we'd be too overpowered. Also, Serena rolled a 6 and I rolled a 4.
Okay.
Whoa, Whoa,
It's
Miss Rita is just maxing out her health right now.
I don't.
She kind of needs it after getting bitten.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It didn't.
This is why higher numbers, but I have to type in the correct one, and I only got 3 because I typed in the correct number.
It's not your fault.
So
It's just the
I only got
rules.
2.
Yeah.
yeah.
So that should be able to remove the concussion.
Yes, that definitely removes the concussion.
Yay.
So what's our next plan here?
Well, that was refreshing for a song. I keep forgetting we have a
It
bard
was.
handy.
Believe me, my mother taught me that.
My
You have a good
compliments
voice
to her.
there, Sweta. Alcensia. I meant Alcensia.
I was about to say,
Why, thank you for that assessment, Aurelia.
No, no problem.
Mm.
A paladin
No.
knows when to be gracious to a woman.
Quite the
Now
both.
then.
Excellent performance.
It's really nice performance.
You should
Now then.
hear
Chels.
me when you should
Oh,
hear me
sorry.
when you should hear me when I'm actually giving it my all.
That wasn't your. I am suddenly very impressed and intimidated.
I am
Right.
glad on whose side I am on this journey.
Quite.
Okay,
Let's
Chelsea?
see.
Yeah? I
right.
rolled a 3.
Alright. Alright. Chels, I want you to roll a intelligence check.
What's her sheet say for that again?
It's a -1.
-1.
1.
Oh yeah, she's got a -1 on intelligence because of her character backstory.
Okay. Just do a
No,
Chelsea.
it's-
Just
Ah.
1d20 -1, Chelsea.
Ah.
It's okay. It happens to everyone. Don't get upset.
Not.
Don't worry.
also-
I've played Chelsea out of character at the moment. I've played Baldur's Gate 3. I've lost plenty of rolls that I absolutely needed to pass, and even then, it still ended up in some crazy shenanigans.
There's a
Just because
reason
you-
save scumming's allowable in that game.
I still need to play that game.
Yeah, he's got a point. Everybody's got a point.
1D.
Give it. Well, you did say you were going to give it a try at least.
Yep.
I heard that Good Boy Will is actually has interested you.
She rolled a
Chels.
7.
Yeah.
So, Chels, the best you can do right now when you look at the note Strahd had left behind, as well as the poem that is at the base of the stairs, you make a connection that there is something relating to how to the line the east is from the west is, but that's all you can figure out.
This paper looks important for some backstory. Gotta give it to one of my teammates that knows it better than I do.
Who do you pass it to?
Aurelius?
All right,
Okay.
all right, Aurelius. When you read the poem, to ascend to the heavens, you must go as far as the east as from the west, as well as the note that Strahd had left behind, saying that you must split into pairs. I need you to roll a intelligence check as well.
Okay, for you. Okay, for you, Reyes, that's a investigation check. You said.
No, intelligence.
Oh, intelligence. That's a +0, so just a regular 1d20 for you.
All right, so
bounce.
for you, Reyes or Aurelius, you figure out that it seems to be relating to the status of one's heart. With you and, essentially speaking, you and Chels are meant to go to the second floor because you both are rather pure of hearts and can ascend to heaven. However, for the east and west wings, it is for the other four to the side. However, you have the distinct suspicion that it also relates to the heart as well, as if one starts out from the west as rather well downtrodden and leaden-hearted, and to go to the east, they are a lot simpler and more humble, and yet to ascend to heaven, you are now fully embracing the light that is within you. Thanks to your training as a member of your order.
Let's check this room first, Nathan.
Yes, we'll go check the rooms.
Okay, so is Aurelius just basically laid that out for us, or is it just us guessing?
Oh,
It's laid out probably.
Just
So
I'm
what I
Yeah,
said is
that's
basically the answer to the riddle that Aurelius had managed to come up with due to his training as a member paladin.
I wanted to make sure I knew how we were replying to that.
So, Reyes, do you relay this information to them, or do you just go one tracks to the second floor?
I believe I'll relay it to him.
Very well then.
So
Okay,
you're
so-
saying... go on, Reyes.
I believe I have this riddle figured out for us.
You is the riddle.
Well, then do
So
tell.
what have you uncovered?
Okay, sorry, fourth wall break. I have to remember everything.
Basically, those who are leaden-hearted and rather prone to sin go to the west side. Those who are dubious but mostly good people go to the east side, while the pure ones, aka you and Chels, go up to the second floor.
Huh. So we just go walk up the stairs.
Are you sure you solved the riddle, or is this an excuse to spend some time with the druid?
I am dubious as well, considering I'm not certain which one I will go. Well, I have moments of being leaden-hearted. I also have moments where I am not.
Okay. I'm sorry. Okay, so heat rises to Aurelius' face. What are you implying?
You and her clearly like each other. Do I have to be
We're on
more
a
blunt
mission.
about
There's no
it?
time
Because
for
I'll grab
love.
my quarterstaff to do so.
You two haven't been the most subtle about your feeling for each other.
No, you haven't.
Please, I will. And then, of course, Aurelius, Anarian pops up. Oh, please, I've only seen you for like what? A night? 2 nights at best? She's practically eyeing you.
I am agreeing with the vampire. Consider that your only notice that you're not going to be able to deny this.
It is then that Anarian actually starts thinking, wait a minute. And then I'll have him roll a check real quick. I just need to find his character sheet in my end.
I can quickly pull it up since I saved. I got it right here in front of me if you need it.
All right. What is his intelligence?
Intelligence +1 because it's 13.
Okay.
Is it an investigation?
Sort of. It's more like he has an idea that clicks.
Okay. So it's a +1 because 13.
All right. Anarian actually starts his gears turning. Wait a minute. He then points to Sarita and Sodar to go to to be as far as the east as from the west. He then points to the west wing, and then notices that it's fairly darker, and then looks at the east wing and sees that it is half as dark, while the second floor is brightly lit. I think those who have had major sins in the past must go to the west side, and the east side has those who are who have not sinned, quote unquote, as much as one would think. And then, of course, our pure couple right here has to go up to the second floor. And as he's pointing this all out, he then looks at Sarita and Soldar. Soldar, I must ask of you.
Who's speaking this again?
Anarian. The vampire.
Soldar, I must ask. Who was your patron before you mentioned this AO character?
I was from the exact same order our paladin was. Until I found out that he has been lying to all of his followers. All of them. In multiple
Would Aurelius
ways.
get angry? Would Aurelius get angry at that comment?
Ooh, I'm so angry at
I'd
that
say
comment.
yes.
Ah, he betrayed.
Yeah.
He betrayed the shell hoarders.
Given the fact that Aurelius's character is very religious, someone accusing your god of being a liar would kind of get under your skin.
Yeah.
Right, like, I have never heard such blasphemy.
Neither had I until someone else mentioned it. And then I went looking because I felt a need to disprove it. I
Where's the red
could
herring?
not. Everything I
And-
found was worse and worse. There's a reason I'm not telling you anything. I will not shake your faith, knowing what it will do to you, but I cannot unlearn what I learned.
You then hear Anarian's finger snap, and that's right. You must go with Miss Soretta to the west side.
Oh joy, I hate it when I have to agree with this vampire because he's been annoying. No offense, you just arted me. I don't know why.
I like this one. He seems fun.
Why do you think I fell in love with him, dearie?
Oh,
Yeah, yes. I'm assuming you two who are mortal are the ones with the less sin than if I had to guess how this is playing out from your own figuring. Which, given what you've hinted at your own origins, Anarian, I would assume that you have less sins you've committed and more sins committed on you.
that is precisely correct, my good sir. Mainly because if I wanted to go that route, I would have killed the man who turned me into a vampire in the first place, but I didn't.
Fair enough. Alright. As much as I despise doing this, we apparently have no choice but to split up our party for the time being. Oh, this is going to be ugly to deal with.
Ew, spit up the party. I don't like that. It's so bad.
We're dealing with a haunted mansion, my dear druid. We unfortunately are going to be having a hard time of it. It is going to be bad. We are just unfortunately
Just
stuck
put
with
some
no
holy
good
water. It'll
option.
be fine. And some salt and
I,
garlic.
I am here to protect you, fair maiden.
You have a full-time job with that one, although she's luckier than I am, as we've learned.
Shanti has definitely blessed that one, that's for sure.
Oh, yes.
I
All right. So from here, the doors to the east and west side open. But however, you also notice that there are two doors to the west side.
Oh.
Or sorry, to the east side. My bad. However, to the west side, it is slightly lit. So, Solar and Sarita, do you guys enter the doors?
Greta enter. She
I go-
beckons Soldar.
I
Come,
follow
let us
Soretta.
Alrighty.
let us go to hell together. Greta jokingly says.
Please don't joke about that. I already had to deal with someone trying that and failing already. Don't ask about
And
the
then-
failing. That was insanity to deal with even then.
Touchy.
Squishy.
And with that, the party is unfortunately forced to split up. Chels and Reyes, you both ascend to the second floor. And then Sarita and Servant, you guys go through the west door, the only door to the west. And Anarian and Diva, you both stare at the two doors that now remain open for you on the east side. We shall first begin, in terms of splitting up the party, with Chels and Reyes. So as you ascend to the second floor, you actually notice something odd about it. You see a painting of a different family, of which you assume that might be the family that's the notes that Servant had talked about.
This painting is different from the others. Doesn't seem look like royal family.
Roll me a perception check, you two.
I still don't know how to spell that, but you don't want me spelling it.
Okay, so Reyes, you got a +0, and Chelsea, you also have a. Like I said, I got the sheets right in front of me.
Okay,
Perception is +5.
+5.
And perception for you, Reyes, is +1.
Oh, okay.
So 1d20 +5 for you, Chelsea, and 1d20 +1 for you, Reyes.
Think I rolled that wrong?
You did.
Okay, higher number.
1d20 +5.
Wow.
16. You actually rolled pretty good. And 13 for Reyes.
There's a 5.
So, as you look at this painting, it has a father, a mother, and 3 children. One seems to be of the children. One seems to be a male. Another seems to be a baby in the arms of the man. And for the third child, she is fairly young in her. She could be 14 years old. But the girl is a fair complexion. The family seems to be a bit dour, but for the most part, they don't seem to.
Are they sourdough sour bread?
It means they seem like they could care less about the painting they're posing for.
Okay. Never heard of it.
But they don't seem to hate it. In fact, in their eyes, it seems that they actually care for one another. And
oh, so
and
they're
underneath-
yandere. No, tsundere.
and then right underneath the painting is a small plaque. It says Mr. Gustav and Miss Elizabeth Durst, with their two children, Thornballad and Rosoldal, and Rosaledo. However, it seems that the baby in the arms of the man has yet to be named, or perhaps the name is somewhere else.
It looks like the name for the baby somewhere else. And it's a long past the word name or something.
I wonder if we'll see more like this.
Maybe we'll just have to walk around and look at all the paintings and other architecture things. Oh, did I write
Maybe.
the roll? I did roll the number I rolled right or no?
You're good, Chelsea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
that's fine.
All right. It is then that you also notice some sort of key in the painting as well, as if there's some sort of keyhole in the painting, particularly where the names of the family are underneath the plaque. Unfortunately, you cannot tell whether or not you can even figure out what type of key is needed.
Gee, I wonder what the key is. I wonder if we could get it out of the painting or if it's in there and it's stuck.
They should be somewhere around here.
Okay. I have some glow. I can use my wand to glow and see if we can find a key.
I think a little light will help us in this situation.
In this case, it would be your little. It would be your. It would be a little druid. Your druid focus, aka that amber gem that you have.
Oh. The small doesn't have an ember jam.
It's okay. Your character has it.
Okay. I'll use my amber jam. Amber jam. Amber jam. I can't English.
It's got a little inside the gem is a little rose and 2 wheat stalks, a symbol of the goddess Shanti.
Shanti, okay.
She's the goddess of agriculture and also the lover of Lathander, aka Aurelius's god.
Foreshadow.
I'm sorry. What are you guys trying to do right now? I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's gibberish. With
okay.
names.
She's using the light from the. She's using the light from her gem to look around, looking for the key.
Is there a key yet?
So I will say this: while there is a key needed, you unfortunately have no idea where the key is obviously. However, as you look through the keyhole, you see some sort of grassy area behind it.
Ooh, there's grassy area. Let's see what's in the grass. Go touch grass.
Well, you can't. You need a key to essentially unlock this secret door that you have to discover.
Look around for the key some more until we find the key, but you can't find the key.
Yeah. Let's see. Alrighty. So
So the key was a lie. The cake was a lie. That thing. That spiel.
I'm sure it's here somewhere. And Aurelius looks at Cher in the light. lingering for a few seconds.
So,
Hmm.
so as you both ascend to the second floor, you notice that it's is that in this main hall that it is. Let's see. Can I manipulate this map some more? Okay.
You manipulate the map. Or not.
Alright. I think I have it covered for the most part. Let me just share my screen real quick.
Okay.
So
Hold
this is
on,
your
let me show that for the audience. Go
so
ahead.
this is you're currently in the second floor main hall right here. There is a cross section that goes across from one of the platforms of the stairs, and it goes all the way down to where the entrance is. As you can see from the right, from the left and the right side, there are doors, as well as what this is obviously the yellow part right here that my mouse is currently no, damn it. Ugh. Okay, I'm now closing the map. Damn it.
Try again.
Potential the dogs will be. Don't worry, I've done something
I
like
should
that
have just
too.
made screenshots. But
You
Yes.
yeah.
should have. But okay, no
Don't worry, you
worries.
could just edit it.
Nothing to worry about.
But yeah, there are. So obviously there are 5 doors. One is the obviously secret entries that you have found. Where would you like to go?
Let's go where the golden cheese is.
The golden cheese?
The yellow brick. The
There's
thing
like
that you pointed to.
There's like 5 yellow bricks in the map, Chels.
The main
Gotta be a
one
bit
that
more
you pointed to and you zoomed out before and you showed up your whole screen. That one.
Let me check my notes real quick for that hallway to the.
I think she's got the right idea.
So
Yes.
okay. So as you and Aurelius both walk towards this door that's a lot more rectangular-ish. I want you to roll a perception check again.
Oh, your perception check. Okay.
Okay, for you, Chelsea, it's 1d20 plus 5. And for you, Reyes, it's 1d20 plus 1. Okay, she got a 12.
Okay, let me try that again.
You gotta highlight it. You gotta highlight the dice thing. Okay, you got an 11.
All right, so as you both walk up towards this door to your immediate right, or sorry, to your immediate left as you walk up the stairs, you barely notice that there is a lock on the door. However, it seems to be some sort of code lock. I want you to roll me a. See your character sheet real quick.
Okay.
I want you to roll a investigation check.
Investigation. Okay.
So for you, Chelsea, it's going to be a -1, and Aurelius, it's going to be a
+1.
+1.
Okay. Chelsea, it's 1d20 minus 1.
Okay.
I'm sorry, my cats are being too adorable right now. I'm getting distracted. Okay, Reyes rolled a 7. Chelsea, roll a
Yeah.
1. Roll 1d20 minus 1.
51. Okay.
1. And she rolled a 3. Reyes rolled a 7. She rolled a 3.
So, Reyes, your hand grips the doorknob while not noticing the lock, and then you try to turn it, but that seems to be locked. And then you use your shoulder to try to bust down the door, but it doesn't seem to work.
What? That's a
So-
stubborn lock. Now what?
Well, you could go to another door that's open, or you could try to, or you
Let's
could.
go to another door.
All right, so of your location, there's a door to your immediate right. Across from that door is another door to what appears to be maybe an outside area, and then there's a wider door that's right next to it. So which one of those three would you like to go to?
The left door. No?
So
Or
it
the
would be
right door.
the door that's closest to you is to the immediate right.
Okay, go to the right door. And break it
Okay.
down.
All right, let me check my notes real quick for that door.
Wow. What is wrong with my legs?
So as you walk into the store, you find it actually opens.
Oh, the door's open. Let's see what's inside the door. Or it's by the door.
I would look.
So
Find some creatures or something.
So it seems like this small area is like a very light greenhouse. I want you to, you hardly notice any of the plants that are worth taking. And as you go to this other entrance to another room, you find that it leads to an outside patio.
Oh, look, the outside patio with pretty greenery foliage.
And as the two of you walk around, I want you to roll another investigation check for me.
Okay, you get a plus. You get for Aurelius, it's a +1. That okay, actually, +0 for Aurelius and
+1.
for
Okay.
for share. You said investigation, right?
Yeah.
That's a -1.
Fudge.
Okay, so Reyes rolled an 11. And Chelsea rolled a 5.
This is why higher numbers, but that's not a correct. Wrong
So-
terminology. Fraction.
So far, the greenery seems to indicate that this place is rather old, like extremely old. That you're wondering how this infrastructure could even stay standing, but you hardly notice that there's a corner that can go off to the side of the patio. In fact, you both seem to think this geometry for the house of when you entered doesn't seem to be the same as
It's
as
a
when
fun
you-
house.
Well,
Yes, it's fun.
actually, here's an idea. At least, Chelsea, maybe try communicating with the plants.
Hey, plants, if you think house is different geometry,
would that be
Yes.
like an Arcana check?
That'd be I would make that a wisdom check because speaking with animals and speaking with plants are actually a druid's are actually a druid's thing.
All right, I want you to roll a nature check then,
Uh,
Chels.
and with her, it's going to be a nat. For Chelsea, it's a nat plus. Actually, nature kind of is an underintelligence, but I'm going to make that a +3 since it's a wisdom check. Okay.
Plus,
So 1d20 plus 3.
oops.
Oh, 22.
Yay!
This is a crit.
A
Critical
crit.
success.
All right, so Chels, as you begin to touch the plant and listen to the foliage, you notice that there's as if there's a fight between light and dark energy and miasma within the plants. It's telling you that there are that the dark forces at play are trying to corrupt this place, and has great success over the many centuries of ever since it was built and left to rot. It also says that they also, as if the plants are nature itself, is trying to tell you this place was never normal to begin with,
Oh.
and that in order to get rid of whatever curse that this has ever been placed upon this house is, you must defeat the countess of the house that had taken over unrightly.
Okay, go find the count. We try the countess. It's not that simple.
And with one last bit of information, it tells you in order to unlock the graveyard behind the painting, you must find the graveyard key. And unfortunately, that is the last extent of their knowledge, as it has been broken apart into 3 pieces.
Oh. They can't put them back together because that'd be cheat. That'd be too obvious. Be a little hint on the nose.
I'm sure there's a
Unfortunately,
way we
can't
can
put them
configure this.
together. Yeah.
I'm sure there's a way we can configure this for our clue.
All right.
Sure.
And with that, we shall now go to Anarian and Diva. So you both are still in the main hall trying to decide on which room to go into. Dia, given that these 2 doors have unlocked for us, but everywhere else is locked for us, which door do you think we should go into?
Well, given what Halmar taught us, let's literally sniff it out.
I swear to God, if that is what you want me to do, I will not do it.
Well, if it smells like rot, we avoid it. If it doesn't smell like rot, but if it doesn't smell like rot, we go there. Make sense?
True.
So we just open the door long enough, take a whiff, and whichever side doesn't smell like rotting flesh, we go into the one that doesn't smell like rotting flesh.
Very well. Give me a sec. See. Darn it.
And did you forget something?
I'm trying to find. Okay, so. So. So Anarian seems to smell something from the right door that's closest to the entrance. And he says, There seems to be something in this room here.
Elsensia grabs her sword and is like, all right, let's investigate, shall we? Be on your guard. And of course, Cenarion would pull out his 2 short swords, I guess.
He then opens the door slowly and pushes it forward with his sword. And within, you find yourself in some sort of art room.
Interesting.
I must say that these paintings are odd. Very, very odd.
So what am I looking at?
Roll me a perception check. Or
Okay.
sorry, rather, investigation, actually.
Okay, let me take a look at my character sheet real quick. I got it right here in my hot little hand. Investigation?
Yes.
Okay, that's a 1d20 plus 2 for me since I now have the Jack of all trades bonus.
Rawr, rawr,
19.
rawr.
Alright, so in this art room, you seem to find paintings. There's 4 of them. There's a chest, and there's also a room and there's also another room that's connected on the far side. There's also another room within. However, there's 2 doors. There's 2 doors with a chest and 4 paintings. Paintings as well as other miscellaneous paintings. So would you like to try seeing which of the doors are? Would you like to investigate more or of the room, or go down the 2 different rooms?
Wrong one.
Well, at the moment, I wanted to kind of know what these 4 paintings are. It might give a clue as to what's in the house.
So the paintings in this room, they seem to have some sort of turntable to them and a button right next to them, but it's very obscure due to all the dust and cobwebs that had accumulated.
What are the paintings of? Are they of people or are they of
Um,
objects?
of the 4 paintings, there seems to be all 4 of them seem to have 2 women who are in mourning.
Hmm.
And their eyes seem to be drifting towards either side of them, their heads pointing towards either the east or west sides of the painting.
Hmm.
This
Know that there's a chest in this room?
Yes, there's a chest.
I know Anarian's sticky fingers are tempted to just start unlocking it because as soon as he sees it, that's what he would do. And he does have a thieves toolkit, so that automatically gives him a bonus.
All right. What's his what? What's he going? What's he? Or sorry. How would unlocking a chest? Would that be insight or?
Basically, it's like when you're using a thieves toolkit, it's like using a set of tools to open up a lock.
All right.
And
so
they,
what would be the bonus for that?
that would be a +7 because he is a rogue.
All right. 1d20 plus 7.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
20.
natural 20. So he takes his thieves. You see him just giddy like a child run towards the chest and start unlocking it. Dear, I think we may have found some solutions.
Oh, what did you find, dear?
And after using his thieves toolkit, the chest opens up and it reveals a lot of contents. Actually, it has a self-defense knife, an odd contraption, and what seems to be a note, as well as 4 pieces of silver.
Knowing Anarian, he would quickly snag the silver into his pocket.
Eye-pocketing the silver.
Of course you would. Can't resist anything shiny, now can you?
Yes, however,
Neat.
these two. However, I've managed to find another knife that druid fellow of yours had managed to find. I swear, it's like they have knives everywhere in this mansion.
Better keep it on your person just in case.
Of course, yeah. He then just slides it in between his belt and his pants. He then
He
pulls
gets
out the
impaled.
odd contraption. Wonder what this is. And as you both look at this strange contraption, he walks towards you, and that's when something about the chest seems off.
Is this a mimic?
Yes, that's a mimic.
Ah, fudge nuggets!
Ha, mimic.
You pull the fear in.
Let's see. Let me find the mimic stats.
Well,
Because it
one
has
of us had to run into it. It had to be you.
I will say it's a free run if she keeps doing it.
Alright, so melee. Melee is a dex-based stat, right? Or is that a strength?
Dex. Basically,
Alright.
basically what's accurately for initiative it's dexterity, but for melee it's what Anarian has for attacks is he gets a attack bonus of +5 with his firebolt, short swords, and vampire bite.
Well, he's now walked towards you. It's you who notices the something odd about the chest. So this mimic comes to life, its tongue whipping around, and it was about to grab Anarian, only for you to move him out of the way as its sharp tongue digs into the wall. It's now waggling furiously as though it was a fish out of water. Oh, what's in the gods? Alrighty. What do you do, Diva?
Okay, let me take a look at what spells I have. Okay, I got let me see if I can probably slow it down if I use Vicious Mockery.
Okay.
DC save would be 14 with a 1d4 psychic. Actually, depending on if this hits or not, I might also hit with my longsword if that's okay.
Okay.
So I'm clearly going to attack this thing. So is this a hit or is this a miss?
Roll the base stat for your weapon, and then I'll let you know. Do your check that's required for your weapon first, and then I'll let you know.
Okay. So for attacking, I just pull up the initial number that's attached to the I just roll the number that's attached to the attack.
No, no. If I remember correctly, how the rules work is that you need to roll the base, the base set, the base skill, such as wisdom, intelligence, and all that before for the weapon that's needed to see if it'll hit, and which is also based on how much armor, what the armor class is. It is after that you actually roll damage. So, like, if your weapon requires the dexterity check, you would roll dexterity, and if it hits, you then roll the damage. For example.
Okay.
So yeah, roll the base skill stat that you need, and then roll damage once I let you know if it hits.
Okay, give me 1 second.
And if you want, you can add a +2 to it since its tongue is stuck inside the wall.
Okay. Actually, I might use Dissonant Whispers if this will hit,
Okay.
just to make sure it stays put. +20 plus.
Everything okay there, Diva?
I'm just doing a quick calculation. Okay, got a 9.
Yeah, that does not hit at all. Its armor class is 12.
Oof.
Ouch.
So what is this
Oh
spell
wait, I
supposed
forgot
to
to add
do?
the. Actually, I forgot to add the +1. Or was it a +2?
You already added the +2.
Oh, that was actually that was not just my ability modifier, but also my proficiency bonus. I forgot to add the +2 for the fact that its tongue is in the wall.
Oh,
That would still be 11.
yeah, it still technically would miss.
Okay.
So what is this spell supposed to do?
Basically, what the spell was supposed to do was inflict. On a successful hit, it was supposed to land 3D. Was supposed to one. It's supposed to be 1d6 psychic damage, and then scare the target into not moving.
So
That's I try to use that spell on. I use that spell on the werewolves.
all right, let me try to find Narian's character sheet real quick.
I got it right in front of me.
Okay, so Anarian sees your attempt and he looks at you. I cast Firebolt.
Okay, his is an attack bonus of +5, 1d10 fire.
What's the base skill that it needs for seeing if it'll hit?
Intelligence, and he's got a +1 with that.
All right. What? Slash
Pl-
1d20 +1.
Well, okay.
Oh, it's a hit.
Okay, so for damage, 1d10 +5, +1. I actually made that a +2 since its tongue is in the wall.
1d10 plus
5.
5 plus 2.
Got 9.
So it is currently burning at a rate of 9 hit points per round. As it's set on fire, and it's currently screaming as its tongue is also set on fire. I think I wasted a spell slot, my dear.
Actually, it's a cantrip, love.
Tomato,
Okay.
tomato.
You can pretty much spam this spell if you wish, love.
He then gets a nasty idea in his head. Firebolt, 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 firebolt. So I'm gonna have him do it 3 more times.
Wait, how come I don't do triple attacks? This is not my character.
This is more so for narrative and for laughs.
Okay. Sure.
1d20 plus 1. 20. All right, so let's see, does it 3 times.
So that'd be a +5 1d10, +5 1d10, +5 1d10.
Yeah, it's pretty much dead at this point. So the mimic begins to whine and scream in pain at the multiple fireballs that Anarian had decided to lob at it. However, he does feel very exhausted and looks to you, Elsensi, as like, love, please catch me. He then falls over onto your shoulder.
Although knowing Anarian, he falls right into her chest.
Itchy and
And then, of course, she makes a comment of, "You did that on purpose, didn't you?"
I did not expect the cat chips to actually tire me out, my love. It's been a while since I've used them.
Yes, I know. You can bite them later as your little reward when we survive this.
Thank you, my dear.
I know I'll be feeling it in the morning, but you're welcome.
And with that encounter out of the way, we shall now go to Soretta and Soldar.
Oh boy.
You two are in.
wait. I have to go to bed. I got work in the morning.
Oh,
Okay.
Good place to stop for now, I guess, or maybe.
How can we continue this tomorrow? You guys open tomorrow?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm open after about 4 p.m. I can do that.
Okay.
Hey,
So,
man.
so if it's possible, I think we could do this earlier, like around 8ish, or
I'm
Yes.
open to whenever if you guys are. Just depends on everyone's schedule.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
anime
Sure,
guy.
why not?
What time would you be open on tomorrow?
probably. Well, if I wake up early enough to do my chores at 4, I could probably be ready by 5.
So that's 7:00 my time.
I think so, because you're 2 hours ahead of me, right? Or is
Yes.
it an hour?
2 hours. I'm on the Eastern Seaboard.
Oh, okay, yeah, that'll work.
Okay,
So Chelsea,
tomorrow.
you going to be available tomorrow? Yes, I'll be available tomorrow, Diva.
Okay, I was a little worried. So we meet here. So if at all possible, we meet here at like 7:00 my time, 5:00 anime guy's time.
Okay.
Right, well then.
All right. This way we
Well,
can get.
All right, let's wrap it up then. Because we're still
All right.
recording.
And with that, we shall end today's session.
But before I
With-
re-go, I do a little dance for you. More dancing. Spooky season.
We
Dance,
shall leave
dance.
off with Saretta and Sodar having entered the dining hall.
Tiny.
Ooh.
And with that, we shall end.